merge onto M10 North. Use the left lane to keep left to merge onto M10 North. In 12 miles, turn right onto Inkster Road.
said yesterday that feels like the door's cracked open for him Jack Denver Ford at Wayne. As I've been telling you, the Denver difference is the reason why. It's people behind the desk, people in the shop, from sales to service. They work hard to be the best that they can be and find a deal that's right for you. Jack Denver Ford has the best lease deals of the year on the amazing 2021 Ford Bronco Sport. Big Bet package. AZ Plant customers can get a low mileage lease on the 2021 Ford Bronco Sport for only $339 a month for 24 months with 3039 due at signing. Zero security deposit. The offer ends at the end of this month. So hurry and stop in and see our friend and General Sales Manager Bob Faust, or visit him online at JayDenverFord.com. Experience the Denver difference and see why Jack Denver truly is Western Wayne County's Ford dealer, home of the all-new Ford Bronco. You see that thing? It is sweet. Visit Jack Denver Ford on Michigan Avenue, mile and a half east of I-275 in Wayne, just 15 minutes from everywhere.
Steak deals are going big with deep discounts on the grill gear you want. With insane deals like 1 liters of Mammoth beef for $99, iHortolux LU1000 lamps for $50, and bags of Mother Earth Cocoa Plus Perlite just $7. Head to grillgreenmi.com to score your dank deal today. This is Andrew Bogusch with a Radio.com Sports Minute sponsored by Lexicon. Software and services to help build better law firms. LexiconServices.com. I don't know if we'll ever have a way to truly measure how much a coach or manager actually affects winning and losing. At some point, it's just about the players doing their thing or not. If we had an actual mathematical formula, you'd think it would tell us that a coach's greatest influence is off the field, managing egos and putting the team in the best position for success once the game starts. We don't need analytics to tell us that both Matt LaFleur and Sean McDermott failed yesterday. The Packers kicking a field goal down 8 with 2 minutes left will never make sense to me. And McDermott's lack of aggression when chasing the Chiefs in KC helped do his team in. I assume they'll learn their lesson. The problem is, there's no guarantee they'll get a chance to redeem themselves. I mean,
Stay in the right 3 lanes.
Looking around your law firm, it's hard not to be proud of what you've created.
No one is tougher than Michiganders. But this crisis requires tough decisions. It's not hard to wear a mask and keep our distance, but it's tough as nails to keep at it. Only seeing loved ones virtually. That kind of tough takes love. Tough love will get us past this thing. Henry Ford Health System is open, ready, and safe. All for you. Visit henryford.com/toughlove.
How many times have you been watching sports and wanted to bet the game on your phone? Well, guess what? Now you can, because FanDuel Sportsbook is officially live in Michigan. And to celebrate, they're kicking things off in a big way. FanDuel is giving new users their first bet risk-free. That's right, you're going to get up to $1,000 back in site credit if you don't win. Here's another reason. They're giving you a chance to get even bigger winnings by betting this Thursday night. For every 313 fan that bets on the Pistons to cover the spread, FanDuel Sportsbook will move the line to 1 point in the Pistons' favor. There's no limit, so bet now and bet often. If you haven't yet downloaded the FanDuel Sportsbook app, do it now and look up the Spread the Love Market Bet to place your bet on the Detroit Pistons. Max $50 bet on Pistons Lakers this Thursday night. So download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and be sure to sign up with promo code WXYT so they know that John Jansen sent you. Must be 21 or over and present in Michigan. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problems? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
Text the ticket using the same number you used to call the ticket. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
Scott Anderson, 97 on the ticket. Wow. Peter, I got like an entire show sheet prepared for today, of which I haven't even delved into much of it because there's too much to talk about. And I want to come in Saturday night, flip the mics on, and just go all night, all day Sunday. The news at Stafford, the Lions would indeed move on, because it's been a hypothetical that we've talked about. Could it be, would it not be? And now this new regime, they had the flexibility. The writing was on the wall. The context clues were there, right? The fact that they were given such long-term deals. Stafford, for the first time in his career, was wishy-washy and uncommittal at the end of the year, just kind of vague about his future. Context clues were there, and we talked about it. it to be quick because moving it before the middle of March means they save $10 million on the cap. Roster bonus that he used to. So 248-539-9797. Let's get back to the phones. John's in Redford. Hi, John.
Hey, how you doing, fellas?
Great, John. Thanks for calling.
I just want to comment on Stafford. I think they can get a good kick point, like maybe on the first round pick. And I don't think he's a great quarterback. I think he's a very good quarterback. I'd love if him go somewhere and win like Pittsburgh, Coach. And if Baltimore was smart, that could be a swap out. Stafford for Lamar. Lamar can't pass out of a paper bag.
Wow.
As far as the Lions, you know, they gonna beat the Lions. So I will get rid of them.
Not sure what the last part means, and I'm not sure if that'd be smart of Baltimore.
I'd take Lamar Jackson in a heartbeat. I mean, he's the MVP just last year. So, I don't know what else to say with that. I think Stafford's going to go to a contending team, and I think he'll do fine with that contending team. But every year is based on who you play. You know, winning playoff games is not an easy thing to do. Ask Aaron Rodgers how easy it is to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's done it once.
If Ben Roethlisberger retires, Pittsburgh might. Like, there's a whole bunch of teams. I've listed 7 teams that you need to figure out which direction they're going to go. Those 7 are New Orleans, Houston, Carolina, New England, Denver, Pittsburgh. That's 6. All right, I listed 6. I don't know which direction those teams are going to go. What their quarterbacks are going to do. Are they going to roll with a young guy like Denver? Is Carolina going to be able to move on from Bridgewater's contract? I mean, there's a lot that could throw them right to the top of the list of teams going after Stafford. 248-539-9797. Mike is on a cell-in next. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
Okay.
Hey, I just wanted to know, maybe I missed it at the beginning of the show, what is the exact date that they can start acquiring some offers?
I'm not sure. I think because you're talking trades, free agency, you obviously can't do it until a certain date. Trades, I'm not sure if there's a moratorium on trades until after the Super Bowl or not. I think that they can negotiate with teams now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Kang, Senior Bowl's this week, right? Is that correct, or is that after the Super Bowl this year?
I have not seen it.
Okay, if it's this week, you hear a lot of trade talk at the Senior Bowl.
Okay. So there is some back channeling that we could be doing right now, per se.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's good.
Senior Bowl's this week.
So I
Yes.
presume something might leak out.
We're going to hear a ton this week. Mike, whether it's true or rumors or whatever, we're going to hear a ton this week because there are going to be a lot of NFL people in Mobile.
Very good. Thank you.
Yep. 248-539-9797.
Not only is going to be information about a Stafford trade, but there's going to be information about college quarterbacks.
Yep.
I haven't looked at the rosters to see who's there that's going to be playing, but hopefully one of those guys is there.
Give me a second here. I believe Mac Jones is going to be there.
Trey Lance is part of that or not. He's obviously a senior, but
Here, Ian Book, Felipe Franks, Sam Ellinger are the quarterbacks for one team. And for the other team, it is Jamie Newman from Wake Forest, Kyle Trask from Florida, Kellen Mond from Texas A&M. So, Trask, maybe Trask.
Well, and quarterbacks need to be considered well after the second round.
Yep. And Trask could be in play, with a trade back. They might be in play with the pick in the second round. Who knows? Ed is on a cell and next here on 97.1 The Ticket. Hello, Ed. Oh, I'm just cut off Ed. My bad. Joe is in Canton and he's next. Hi, Joe. That was bad. That was my fault. Sorry, Ed.
I enjoy watching you on my laptop, and the dog in the back sleeping looks good, Lois.
She's crashed.
Hey, I want to give some kudos to the Lions organization and the diversity in the hiring of all the management. I think that may be kind of a good thing for not only for the city of Detroit, for the team, but also for attracting players to the Detroit Lions. My second thought is, do we know what staff members from the old regime are still going to be around? I know Hank Bailey, the line coach, is there, but I saw on the TV that they're looking at the cornerback coach from the Rams.
Yep.
He's going to be possibly interviewing, and just wondering if you know who's going to be retained, and do you have any thoughts or position like linebacker coach? I think they're redoing the entire defensive line. I'm just wondering who's going to be left over. I'll take your call off the air. Enjoy your show. Enjoy seeing you guys for the first time on my
Giff Smith, who was with the Chargers last year as a D-line coach, is in play here. So, Gator's getting a call. Is it a solicitor? Anybody there? It's too bad. But outside of that, you named all the names, but I saw that this Giff Smith.
Who the hell has a house phone in 2021?
I love it.
Gator does.
I love it. I hate cell phones.
But like, why do you want to give people another way to get a hold of you? I don't. Gator.
Well,
I'm fascinated.
I am too.
Only a few people have my number. I'm okay
Right, but then don't you get a bunch of solicitors and stuff?
Yeah, I get some solicitors.
That
I
doesn't.
get them on my
That
cell
doesn't.
phone too.
Right. Well, I got a great trick to block those. I got something that is like foolproof.
He doesn't like
I don't
blackout.
mind. I don't mind messing with them. I love messing.
Oh my God in heaven, Doug!
I
How
have
long
a
have you
blast.
known about this?
Oh,
I
I've
feel
known
like
about
I'm
it.
the last to know.
Yeah, I've known about it forever. Gator went through a time wherever I called on his cell phone, he'd say, "Can you call me back on your landline? Can you call me back on my landline?" All right. And then there was the fact that he would call, and I don't have his landline in my phone, and so I let those go to voicemail, and then this is Gator's landline. But,
Wow.
yeah. Apparently, by the way, apparently Giff Smith is out. He's not going to be the D-line coach, according to reports. But how are you, Mike?
Locally or nationally?
Locally, how are you?
Locally, I couldn't be better.
Yeah.
It's a sex fest. It's a sportsgasm. I mean, I couldn't be happier. These are all my hopes and dreams and aspirations for the Lions. Uncensored. Right. Nationally, never worse.
Why is
Not
that?
at all.
Why is that?
Just like because it just,
Tom Brady.
I just want Tom Brady to go away. It's just enough.
He is not
Like, he's not
complying.
even playing well, and he's in another Super Bowl. It's like, God Almighty, just please.
He had two
It's just-
plays in the game yesterday that were, I mean, quintessential Tom Brady. The touchdown
Sure.
pass he threw down the sideline was perfect, and the play call on the screen pass to Gronk was incredible. What a beautiful
First time
called
they attempted
play.
a screen. Yeah, and
Misdirection.
Gronk's only catch. And it just, I don't
29
know,
yards.
it's so amazing, like the things, and it's not his fault, but it makes me not like him, is like the amount of good bleep that happens to this guy. Oh, you need Matt LaFleur to lose his mind? Check. Need an interception dropped? Check. Need Aaron Jones to die? Check. Need the refs in your pocket? Check. Need Aaron Rodgers to play woefully average? No problem. Like, all these things take place. And then you're just like, why? Why him?
And he's in another
Hasn't he
Super
had
Bowl.
enough? I know.
Right.
And you know what, Doug? Nothing would surprise me at this point. He'll go in and go 5 for 30, but they'll beat the Chiefs. He was, in essence, useless in the second half of that football game. And
Well,
they
he doesn't always
still
win
won.
a Super Bowl. He just gets to the Super Bowl. So
I
there's
know.
He wins more than he loses.
And I liked him for a long time. Like, this hate hasn't been a career thing. I was good with Tom, especially because my team beat him twice. I didn't hold anything against him. But it's the last couple of years he just won't die. He just won't go away.
Including that 7-6 Super Bowl over the Rams.
What was it? 10-3? 10-3? Is that what it is?
Well, that's the other thing, Rico, and it's like, you know, media-wise, I have to watch the games on mute, I guess. He hasn't carried a Super Bowl run in years. He's been carried.
It's now. It's gone.
Nobody brings that up.
It's out. How many is he going to win in Tampa? Like, it's just unbelievable. But
Good, exactly.
But everybody looked at Tampa's situation, and you said, okay, this is a great situation for him to go to because they do have weapons. All he has to do is be better than Jameis Winston. And instead of throwing 30 interceptions, you throw 10, and you win a bunch more games. And lo and behold,
is amazing.
there
I
you
didn't
go.
think they'd be here. I didn't think.
How
they'd
many
die.
quarterbacks do you think could have gone to Tampa and been in the very same spot?
A dozen.
Okay, you say 12. Interesting.
I wouldn't go that high, but there's and all the quarterbacks in the league, I'd probably say 7 or 8.
Rico?
It's so loaded
offensive.
I'm a Gator on this one. Rico, how many?
Yeah, you probably could have had about 8 to 10 quarterbacks.
Hey, before we let you go, guys, do you think they get a first round plus for Stafford?
Absolutely. The market is going to be bananas for quarterbacks. Like a 1 this year and a 2 next year. A 1 and a 3 this year. Yeah. The market's going to be bananas. Yeah. And you have a quarterback who's not paid like Wentz, whose deal is way better than Goff, who won't require what Deshaun Watson requires. I think Stafford, in essence, becomes the most attractive, realistic quarterback in all of football.
Maybe you can get a bidding war and get 2 first rounders, but yeah, 1 plus.
They made a film about how I feel about this. I think Kevin Hart's in it. It's called Get Hard. Let's roll.
We need to play that.
Highest bidder. 75. 100 in the corner. 125 down the hall. Who wants Stafford? Let's go.
Stay safe, everybody. Treat each other with respect. 97.1.
My truck is old and ugly. We need it.
My car has a ton of miles on it.
We want it.
My SUV smells a little funny.
Don't even wash it. Trade it at the Lundy Land Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in beautiful Inlay City. We need your trade-in, and we'd rather buy local cars from private individuals. So we'll give you up to 125% of Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade, in any condition, toward the purchase of a new vehicle at the Lundy Land Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. If you've got $500 down and you make at least $2,000 per month, well, Lundy's lenient lenders can get you approved. Trade in your old car today, and we'll give you up to 125% of Kelley Blue Book value for your trade-in during the Start Something New sales event at the Lundy Land Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in beautiful Inlay City, Michigan. Call 810-724-0444 or click thelundychrysler.com. Backstreet during purchase of select models, 6 lines not that. The Lundy Land Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
My stomach.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. What's that?
It's Pepto-Bismol chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a chew?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast relief. And you can always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Let me try it.
Try Pepto-Bismol chews for fast relief.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Pros bring something extra to every job. Now at the Home Depot, they also get something extra. Pro Extra, our free loyalty program built for pros just like you. Members earn perks with every dollar spent, like Pro Extra dollars, a tool rental credit, and more. New members get $20 off their next in-store purchase of $200 or more just for signing up. Learn more at HomeDepot.com/Pro Extra. New year, more rewards, Pro Extra, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Looking for snow equipment? Think Outdoor Equipment & Co., where the variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. Visit OutdoorEquipCo.com. That's OutdoorEquipCo.com.
When big things happen in Detroit sports, you hear it first on Detroit's #1 sports station, 97.1 The Ticket. Breaking news powered by Radio.com Sports and brought to you by Mercedes-Benz Vans. Find out how far an extra mile really goes. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A Radio.com sports station. Sports headlines all day, every day. From the Sold by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
This update is powered by Gordon Chevrolet. Today will be a day of game planning for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs as those teams prepare to meet in Super Bowl 55, February 7th in Tampa. This will mark the 10th career Super Bowl appearance for Tom Brady, who says he's happier that his head coach, Bruce Arians, is getting a chance to be a head coach in a Super Bowl.
It's an amazing achievement for BA. I'm so happy for him. The staff he put together, Coach Bowles, what Byron's done, what Keith's done, and the whole coaching staff's put us in a great position for us to go out there and do our jobs well.
Meanwhile, CBS Sports' Jason LaCampo reporting today, former Philadelphia Eagles assistant coach Deuce Staley has agreed to join new Lions head coach Dan Campbell's coaching staff. A 3-game homestand will wrap up tonight for the Pistons when they take on the Philadelphia 76ers at Little Caesars Arena. Our coverage will begin at 6:35. From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and Radio.com.
Rico, what's going on?
You just need to have that Tom Brady magic sprinkled in that old, right?
Please,
And
talk
we're gonna-
about somebody bleeping in your Cheerios. So here's how we're going to do this. We're going to get to Stafford. We're going to get to the Lions. There's so much to get to. I want to do it at 3 o'clock, though. I feel like we should talk about the Super Bowl, the games that took place, and do it at the start. Gives us a good foundation. And then we get into everything Lions. I mean, Stafford and the Lions parting ways. Seemingly the Lions making a bunch of good hires that make me, checks notes, feel really good about this team. Oh my. And a probing question that I will save for Rico because, well, he's the one who thought of it. So we'll get to all of that. Let's at least handle the games, the Super Bowl. I mean, what else can I really say? I just, Rico, I just have such a hard time even looking at Tom Brady. I think the media is the reason I don't like him anymore. I used to like Brady, never really had a problem with him. My team had beaten him, so I didn't have this super angst. Like we weren't one of the teams he aced out, but I've grown to really dislike him. I hate when players are old. I just don't like it. Like I want them to move on and give someone else a chance with the ball.
Well, everybody gets old.
No, I know that. I don't like old people. But it's one of those, all of people are so needy. And that's the same thing with Brady. I mean, he's really like my grandparents when they got old. They became very needy. They needed people to take care of them. Tom needs all these people to take care of him.
Just talking about he's a hip old man. He's got the little video of him and Gronk saying we ain't going nowhere.
He had 3 interceptions and the tight end who caught 1 ball. You're right. Let's cut a video. But I mean, Rico, think about it. Like, we were just talking about this. Jameis Winston threw for 5,000 yards in this offense. Like, this thing is super loaded. And think about playing the Washington football team, an automatic win. Playing a noodle-armed child in Breeze. Now, the Aaron Rodgers thing we all thought was the end of it. We all did. And we were proven wrong. But look at the list of things that had to happen for Brady to make it through. I mean, here, how many things need to go your way? And it's always him. Beyond the supermodel wife, beyond the fact she's worth $500 million, beyond the idyllic life, beyond the Hall of Fame career, beyond the 6 Super Bowls, beyond making the title game every year, beyond how you're Benjamin Button and you're getting younger while getting older and more attractive, beyond all of it, the fairy tale, all of it, beyond all that, let's just put it aside. Here's what he needed to get it done yesterday. First of all, a top 5 all-time QB in Aaron Rodgers played woefully average, turned into a complete pumpkin, lost his mind. The opposing head coach loses his mind, not only not going for it on 4th down, but before the half. What? I mean, Mike Pettin should be fired, Kevin King should be launched out of a cannon, a Hail Mary, a man-to-man D, a bailout cover. You get away with 3 interceptions. Aaron Jones dies. The refs are in the bag for you. The best 2-minute team in the league in Green Bay, who is surgical before the half with the ball, somehow is managed by Patricia or Caldwell and just mismanages the clock totally. Greg Williams body snatches Mike Pettin for the last play of the half. And if that's not enough, Aaron Jones dies. You get handed 7 to start the second half. All of that while you just cruise to a Super Bowl. And it's like, there's no arguing he's the greatest quarterback in history. There is no arguing that his resume is perhaps the most impressive of any player in the history of organized sports, ball, puck, shuttlecock, or otherwise. But my God, he hasn't carried a Super Bowl run in years. He is being treated like my grandpa Lewis, who had to have things brought to him and how he had to be managed and babysat and insulated so he didn't just die. And the media just fawns that he was useless in the second half. Useless. He played a primary role in blowing a 50-point lead. And all of those things had to happen for him to eke out so perfect. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Mike, I'm right there with you. I had to take a quick walk after the end of the game because I said, Brady freaking again.
Again, yes. Hey.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there watching Aaron Rodgers saying, why didn't you just run the ball on that third down play?
Or don't leave the field on fourth down. Why were you such a compliant little boy? You think LaFleur's going to overrule you on fourth down?
You don't have to go to fourth down. Third down, as soon as he broke containment, I put my arms up saying, touchdown. What are you doing?
But it could have happened on second down, too. Force field.
Second down could do.
No, second down, he would have got ripped down by Sue.
But he could have got to the 3.
No, not. We watched second down, David. He was toast.
Third down, I saw nothing but grass and opportunity. Yes. I saw one Bucs linebacker, I think, and beat me to the pylon. I think I have the angle, and if not, it's 4th and goal from the 1 or from the inch line. That's just manageable. But
how about this? How about LaFleur? You're hyper-aggressive going for 2, where, of course, Tom Brady Penis, your receiver drops the ball. I think it was Equinemius St. Brown. Hit him right in the nipples. Yep, just going to go ahead and drop that. So you're hyper-aggressive there, only to then turtle and kick an inexplicable field goal. For all the analytics people, you know I love it. Do not ever tell me that down 8, kicking a field goal, 3 minutes to go, with Aaron Rodgers as your QB, unless your analytics factor in Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback, I don't want to hear from you. And all of it lands Brady in another Super Bowl. I am to a point now. Go look at his playoff numbers. They're not good. They weren't good last year. And go look at it the year before where the Patriots had to turn into ground and pound to keep him alive, including that scintillating 3-2 Super Bowl. Do this for me. Do this for me. He's going to go 12 of 30 in the Super Bowl, and somehow they're going to blow the Chiefs out. Because he is, in fact, a witch. He has signed a deal with Satan. He's not human. At some point, he's going to shed his human skin, horns will sprout, and he's going to be like the alien that bursted out of Sigourney Weaver's tummy in Aliens. He is the greatest athlete ever. And even when he's not good, his team wins. I've never seen anything like it. What he's doing now is like Jordan with the Wizards winning titles while going 10 of 33 from the floor. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I had a conversation. Was it just great fortune or was it luck of everything that happens? I mean, you think about it. He plays in the lowest scoring Super Bowl probably ever against the Rams, and they win. You get the tuck rule that happens when Charles Woodson gets the fumble to start this all off. And then no one knew what the tuck rule was. They get a do-over. They go to the first Super Bowl. You're on the 1 yard line, Mike. As I'm sitting there, I think I was watching the game at your house. I just got there at the end to watch the Seahawks go in for the game-winning touchdown with beast mode. I turn my back to the TV, and everybody's laughing at me like, you may want to turn around. Because I'm already talking smack, and Seahawks just took out break. But we passed.
Dude, Jordan never got breaks like this. The biggest break he got was when he got kicked out of the league, asked to leave. I mean, I'm going to play baseball.
Retired.
He never got breaks like this. This is, like, Brady is just, he is the one who knocks. He's never going to die. I'm convinced Brady will outlive everyone. He's going to be a...
I get 20 of the chocolate glazed Timbits and a large Coke.
Anything else?
That's it. How much is it? Thanks.
Don't bail them out. But if the last time I saw a flag that late was the Miami-Ohio State National Championship game. When Miami had already celebrated, they had the trophy at midfield, and the ref said, nah, on second thought, pass interference. You don't get to do that, but he did. He got. The problem I had was the fact that Green Bay decided to take the ball out of the MVP of the league's hand on fourth down. This is when you go for it. Yes, you're down 8, but this field goal with Tom Brady on the other side, you know what? If it was Drew Brees on the other side, if it was somebody else on the other side, fine. There are certain quarterbacks you can't give the ball back because they're going to find a way to get it done, and Brady's one of those guys. You can't give him the ball back, but what are you doing? And if you're going to run a fake, don't run a fake. Put Aaron Rodgers back on the field. No, they really just kicked the field goal. Wow. I was just dumbfounded. Your defense hasn't played that good. They couldn't get them off the field to start the game on third down. Your secondary's toast. Are you really going to lean on your defense right now? Nah, bad call.
Brady in the second half, by the way, tell me what other QB gets away with this. 7 out of 15, 3 picks.
It's just... Yeah, but Greg, one of them was a tipped pass.
It don't matter, it was tipped because the ball sucked. Nah, both things can be true. He can be the greatest, but he can also be just horrifically overrated right now. And you're not going to get Romo Aikman and Buck. They're not going to call it out. I mean, give me a break. My God, how many quarterbacks go to Tampa and do this? I'd like to think a lot. That defense is really good. And offensively, Jameis threw for 5,000 last year. That's before they added. Even though Gronk is basically done, they had Gronk, they had Fournette, Ronald Jones comes around, they draft a really good lineman in Wirfs. It's unreal. He's so insulated, he can play like crap and make a Super Bowl.
Gronk is the football version of Bobby Williams. He knows where the